Prejudice. Wrote a song about it. Like to hear it? Here it go. Free your mind.
You are listening to Panties and Sports. This is Dizzie Mac here with the First Lady of Sports Talk, the one and only Cheryl Smith, joined by the lovely Shimmy Shake Girls. Hey, and you know, we the panel this morning. First Lady. I mean, how you doing? You doing good over there? You looking,
yes,
like you rested?
Looking forward to a great show.
All right. Well, hey, let's see. This morning we have a special guest coming. We'll continue on. My boy D Money must have, got caught up in traffic or something. But hey, we'll be, getting him in there once he comes, if he gets a chance to get away. First Lady, not to talk about. We're ready for what you said. Over to you.
Each week we try to figure out what is going on in the sports world. Not the plays of the week, more like the players of the week. Are they trying to tell us something? So we ask, what you saying? Fly, little birdie, fly. Time keeps on slipping into the future. Time keeps on slipping into the future. So I want to fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle, let the spirit carry me. I want to fly right into the future. The little birdie known as Nate Robinson wants to fly far away from the sunshine of the NBA to the grit and dirt of the NFL. Does this little birdie need to leave the love, joy, juice alone? At 31 years of age, is he looking to get an age discrimination suit? Brother, got to get paid. If he makes a team, what does that say about younger athletes? Bo Jackson, Neon Dion, Darnell Moore, and the Steve Miller Band are asking, what you saying? Mm-hmm. Well, let me just put it this way. Nate the Great, because that's what I call him. He used to play for the New York Knicks. And, Nate doesn't need to leave that love, joy, juice alone because he is a freak of nature. I mean, he can play in the NFL. I mean, it's hard for somebody to transition to the NFL, but I just don't think it would be a problem for Nate Robinson. He was very small for basketball, but he made it work in the NBA for a while. I mean, now it's very difficult because, he's been going from team to team. But football is in his blood. His father, was the famous Jock Robinson that used to be a great college player. Unfortunately, he didn't do well in the NFL because he got hurt, very bad injury. But Nate, when he was at the University of Washington, he actually went there on a football scholarship. And really many people thought he would have a better chance to make it in the NFL than the NBA. But he decided he was going to concentrate on basketball in college than football. Well, we know why, because there's guaranteed money in the NBA, and the money is not that guaranteed in the NFL. So let's just face it. That was a smart move by Nate, but now he has the desire, the passion to return to playing the game that he really loves, and that's football. Now, he's going to be 32 years old in May, so it's going to be very difficult because I'm not sure if teams are going to really, Dizzie Mac, take him serious about this. But somebody will eventually let him walk on to a team, and who knows? I don't count Nate out because I really think, again, like I indicated, he's a freak of nature, and I think he can do it. He's very strong, quick, and he has a sense of playing football. So I think he can do it, and if he does it, he will definitely make these young athletes think about it because it's not about your heart. It's about your heart and your desires. It's not all about age. Your age age is nothing but a number. So I think Nate can do it. I'm not going to count him out. What do you think, Dizzie Mac? I know you into football and used to play football. So what do you think? You think Nate can do it?
Well, hey, Nate. First Lady, I think Nate would have had a better chance before he had that ACL. He had that knee injury, and I thought that, is a real, I mean, we've seen NFL players take a while to come back or not even come back from an ACL. So I thought he would have had a better chance to do it then. I mean, for the position that he's probably looking to want to play, which is probably corner, he's got to get his physical game together because, again, you got them cats coming down on you 240 pounds trying to put the hit on you, when they carrying the football. So he's going to have to definitely understand that, hey, he's going to have to, get the physical part of his game back tight. I mean, football tight. I think once you know how to play at a high level, you can play. You can do the things necessary to play at a very high level in the other sport. I mean, you understand the fundamentals, and again, if you take care of your body, Nate takes care of his body. He still probably has about a good 40-inch vertical. So he's somebody that I would say if he was a little bit younger, I would feed into it more. But at 31, I mean, he's still young enough to be able to give it a go for a year or two. I can't see him lasting more than 2.
Well, that's all he needs is about 2 years. I think this is just more of his desire. I mean, I don't know why he wants to leave the NBA. I mean, I know he's been bouncing around for the last couple of years. Really, he hasn't really done anything significant since he last was on the Chicago Bulls. In the NBA, you always can play. Now, that's one thing about the NBA. When you leave the NBA, you can go to all the different other leagues. You can go to Europe and go to China. So, I mean, there's several different leagues. So I don't know. I think this is more about a desire in him. I think he wants to try to be the next Bo. Bo did everything. But I don't count him out, as I said before. I mean, Nate, when he puts his mind to things, everybody didn't think he can win the NBA dunk contest, even though he had multiple times to do it, chances. But he was a back-to-back NBA dunk champion. So, I mean, like I said, he has the body. He's strong, very stout. Cornerbacks. Some of them are tall, but football players are not as tall as basketball players. So I mean, he fits right in there, and he has the strength. He's always been strong.
Yeah,
I think he could do it. I mean, the age is a big thing, but like you said, Dizzie Mac, for a couple of years, that's all he needs.
I think the brother trying to get paid. I think the brother's sitting up there and he's going, look, are y'all going to give me a workout? Oh, you not going to give? I think he's saying, look, don't give me a workout, then I can sue the NFL for age discrimination.
Well. and
walk away and get a paycheck and say, look, I had something in the tank. They kept a brother down.
Yeah, but the brother was never in the game. So how you going to have an age discrimination if you were never in the game?
Hey, this is the beginning that's in hiring, age discrimination in the hiring process.
In the hiring process.
Yeah, you're not supposed to discriminate on someone's age in hiring.
No, I think they can discriminate that he can't play football. He's never played football at an NFL level.
No, I'm just saying if they don't take a look. I'm just saying if they don't take a look. If they don't take a look, probably going to get paid.
Okay. All right, Dizzie Mac, over to you.
Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years, rocking my peers, putting suckers in fear, making the tears rain down like a monsoon. Listen to the bass go boom. Explosion. Overpowering. Over the competition, I'm towering. Wrecking shop when I drop these lyrics that'll make you call the cops. Don't you dare stare. You better move. Don't ever compare me to the rest of the all. Get you sliced and diced. Competition paying up price. Mama said knock you out. Huh. I'm going to knock you out. Huh. We're not talking about Vitor Belfort versus Dan Henderson. Anthony Johnson versus Kevin Burns. Rashad Evans versus Sean Salmon. Or Rory Markham versus Brody Farber. We're talking about the knockout punch landed by the San Antonio Spurs on the hapless. Did I say hapless? Chicago Bulls? Is it starting to look like the wrong person got kicked to the curb? Is management looking hapless? Did I say hapless? Is management hapless? Whose management is more hapless? The Bulls or the Rockets? Will the Lakers play hapless all the way to the number one pick and stop being hapless? Does John Elway look hapless for letting Peyton retire and Brock ride over to the Texans? Pistons, Suns, Magic, and Wizards are asking, what you said? Wow. Well, at least the Bulls played well against San Antonio. It was a competitive game. Unlike last night when they let Miami come in here and let an unknown Josh Richardson light them up. He probably outscored them by himself in the fourth quarter. Had himself looking like an all-star. They were so quiet in the United Center, even the mic said, the hell going on here? Man, hey, I don't know. Tom Thibodeau looking kind of right. Yeah, y'all mad about he making y'all practice. Shoot, y'all need all the practice y'all get. Hitting the side of the backboard, throwing the ball away. Paul Gasol looking like he playing in French instead of Spaniard. You know, he I mean, it was terrible. I mean, at least they did compete against the Spurs. Derrick Rose looked good. He wasn't even nowhere to be found last week. Man. Hey, I just think the management is looking hapless. But, hey, I don't think they're as hapless as the Rockets. The Rockets. Hey, D. Light Howard, the bearded one. And that's it. Who else? I mean, you know, it's nobody else. Mikhail's gone. Pretty soon, little Bickerstaff, he's gonna be gone. they gonna blow that team up. Somebody's getting traded. Houston is not big enough for the bearded one and D. Light Howard. I mean, he's not even big enough. He's not. I mean, I'm sure they tore down that backboard with him on there. I mean, that billboard, man, I don't know. Dwight, you looking like his next best move probably would be being on The Bachelor and fumbling his way through 25 dates and 25 women, because he plays like he's, you know, in need of something. John Elway, you just got. Brock Osweiler woke up and said, oh, you don't think I'm worth the money? Number 7? You don't think I'm worth the money? Oh, okay. Look at this. What up, J.J. Watt? Coming to join you, buddy. Back up the Brinks truck. Cha-ching! I tell you, money is the root of all bad play. Because he'll go to Houston and play worse than he ever did in Denver. That money has a funny way of making them seem like, I don't have to do nothing. I don't have to read. I don't have to read the playbook. I don't have to look at film. I'm going to get down here in good old Harris County and just lose my damn mind because I got all this money. Ask Matt Sharp. Ask Matt Sharp. Well, First Lady, I think I done gave you a head start. Here's the baton. What you saying?
Well, you know, Dizzie Mac, you were right. I mean, to me, last night in Chicago, I think there was more fight in the protesters at the cancel Donald Trump rally than there were in the Chicago Bulls. The Chicago Bulls had no fight in them when the Heat just took off in the fourth quarter. You are so right. But the Bulls management and John Paxson in particularly is definitely looking hapless. They needed to make a trade during the trading period, but they just could not get it done, could not orchestrate one. They should have tried to dump Derrick Rose, but I guess there was no taker when every time look, he's hurt. I really thought they should have tried to get rid of Pau Gasol, should have at least tried to get something for him. And Joakim Noah, I mean, his days with Chicago should be numbered. I mean, he's on I think he's on the last year of his contract, or they should have definitely gotten rid of him. They need more firepower. They need to infuse some young scorers into the Bulls team. This team doesn't have an identity. What type of team are they? Not a defensive team anymore. Are they? They definitely weren't an offensive team. So what are they? So the team, it seems to me that the management just doesn't have any direction for the team. And they really have been not playing well. The players, for some reason, they just do not fit together. So that's management. And I disagree with you. I think the Bulls management is more hapless than the Rockets management. At least Daryl Morey tries to make the team better. We're talking about the management of the team. At least he tries. I mean, he tries all types of moves. Now, sometimes they don't work out, but at least he's trying. The Bulls are stuck in first gear. They don't do anything. They are very conservative. Very conservative. They need to do something. They need to shake their team up. And unfortunately, they didn't get Carmelo Anthony. He wanted to go with the money. But they need a scoring superstar, somebody you can depend on. Well, as far as the Lakers, let's just say this. They will definitely be competing for that number one pick with the Sixers. However, the Lakers are playing a little bit better. Rookie D'Angelo Russell, he has been playing his best basketball. So the Lakers, as far as I'm concerned, it's not going to take them that long to get back up to the top because they have cap space and Kobe will be gone. So look for a lot of free agents to make L.A. a desired destination. And John Elway, I don't think he looks hapless. First of all, Peyton Manning needed to retire, let's face it. And John could say good riddance to Brock, because is he really worth all that money? I don't think so. So now he can do whatever he wants to do in Houston, Texas. Let them to see if he's going to be worth that money. But definitely John Elway is not hapless. I mean, he's actually been a winning GM. He's really changed the Denver Broncos franchise. He just needs to find the right quarterback. But, hey, Brock isn't it. Brock wanted to take the money, so let him go to Houston and see what he can do there. But I don't think John Elway is hapless. So but there's a lot of hapless management in the NBA and in the NFL. It's just hapless.
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 Yeah, I'm telling you, even the Shimmy Shake Girls over there said hapless. They were looking at the Bulls last night. They were like, "Oh, y'all hapless." They were like, "What's that word Ronnie B say? Hapless." I was like, "That's right."
Hapless.
Hey, First Lady, please take us to break.
The first two listeners to email us or send a shout-out why the athletes mentioned are grouped together will receive a $25 gift card from our friends at fansedge.com and an additional $25 gift card from our partners at NFLshop.com. Now, here is your hint. They kick like mules. Stay tuned. Coming up next, we have a performance from Tiffany Tatum on the first part of Shout Out.
Free Mr. Vine.
Don't kick me, man.
Acceptance. I am consciously living in the flow of life. I accept the present moment as it is and release each moment as it passes. Trying to hold on to that which has passed inhibits me from experiencing the fullness of the current moment. Consciously present, accepting what is now, I am free to use my God-given abilities in productive ways. I am in the flow of divine love and wisdom, whether I am navigating challenges or basking in happiness. Therefore, I accept this moment and whatever it holds. I know the goodness of God is active at all times, in all ways. Acceptance empowers me to make wise choices. With God as my guide, I live consciously in the flow of life. The Lord will keep your going out and your coming in from this time on and forevermore. Psalm 121:8.
Welcome back. The music flows in from around the globe to get a shout out from the panel. First Lady, I can't wait to hear the music from Tiffany Tatum.
On Shout Out, we feature new independent artists who are looking to find their shining stars. If we like what we hear, we'll give the track a shout-out. If we don't like it, we hit the mute. This morning, we have Tiffany Tatum out of McKenzie, Texas, with her album, Memoirs of a Diva. All right, DJ, let's hear Testify, featuring B-Tron.
You're saying I don't love you, but that's a lie. Please let me
with your lies and all. Why you forfeit? I was just trying to go ball, drape you in designer clothes, put you way before my bros. Now I'm asking you the question, friend or foe? Let you testify, I thought you were my ride or die. Overlook the nonsense, hoping you will remain my sweet, innocent baby girl that I started with. Now I'm always like, who the hell you hit the club? You can't hear me, you can dub this. Don't try to change the subject. You want me to fall back, but I'm like, no, you can't be trusted. Now look at how the tables turn. Might as well just let it burn like a perm. Guess there's some things you just never learn. Say that I'm assuming, but I feel like I'm so sure with it. Give you just to do all the things that I adore. I'm not believing it's the truth, so you be begging me for more, but you don't stop. Yeah.
Please let me testify. Ooh, hey, yeah. Before you go my way, before you go my way, before you go my way, you feel what I'm trying to say. Ooh, hey, yeah. Before you go my way, before you go my way, before you go my way, you feel what I'm trying to say.
Okay, we're going to have to go to the panel to see what they thought about Tiffany Tatum. All right, Dizzie Mac, you shouting it out, or are you going to hit the mute button?
Oh, we got to knock that out. That was a nice little upbeat track. The Shimmy Shake Girls were moving and grooving over here. Yeah, we Tiffany.
Okay, all right. Ronnie B., are you going to testify that you like that song?
Your Honor, I can only say that I'm giving it a shout out. I liked how they mixed the rapping and the song, and it was nice and balanced, right. Enough to keep the flow interesting. I liked the track. Shout out.
You like the track. Okay, yeah, I'm going to shout Tiffany out too. I enjoyed the track. I agree with you on that, Ronnie B. It had a little hip-hop feeling with the rapper coming in, and it was a clean transition. So it fit well with her voice. So I'm definitely shouting it out. We'll see what's going on, and we'll see how Tiffany does in the future. So if you like what you heard from Tiffany, you can check her out at TiffanyTatumMusic.com. And on part 2 of Shout Out, we'll have a performance from Messenger. Is that the water splashing again? Is that the sound of my favorite underwater friend? Is it time for Flip It?
Time for Flip It, where our hosts defend a point and then flip the script and defend the opposing view. The word on the street is that Colin Kaepernick wants to play for the Cleveland Browns. We ask the panel to defend. Cap, you are either brave or foolish or both. Go anywhere but not the Cleveland Browns. Dizzie Mac, defend.
Wow. Man, Colin is a brave, foolish young man. That wind gets the blown up there off of Lake Erie. It's cold. You've been playing in warm weather. First in college at Nevada and San Francisco. Now, you can go anywhere else you desire, but don't go to Cleveland. They're not playing. Cleveland running them quarterbacks up out of there. Johnny Football just got released. You're going to be scrutinized. You're going to be on social media, and they're going to find you, troll you, and get you started. Nah, go any place but Cleveland. You're saying you want to go there. You know what they always say. Be careful what you ask for.
All right. Dizzie Mac, First Lady, defend.
Why would Kaepernick even think about going to Cleveland? It would be probably the first time that any player publicly said, I want to play for the Browns. It's amazing how far the 49ers organization has fallen.
Ooh.
Kaepernick, took his team to the Super Bowl, and he rather play for the Browns. Now, we know that Kaepernick is not the brightest player on the field regarding football plays, but I didn't realize he was this stupid. There is no talent on the offensive side for the Browns, unless you consider Josh Gordon. Well, we can't consider him because he's always suspended because he can't stop smoking the weed. The offensive line, I mean, come on. They can't protect the quarterback. Just ask Josh McGowan. Does Kaepernick think his options are limited because the Texans signed Brock, Redskins franchise Kurt, R3G, and Ryan Fitzpatrick are free agents? Does he really think his best destination is Cleveland? I mean, this is really, really unbelievable to think that any player would think that any player thinks that the Cleveland Brown is the light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
Well, you've heard the defense from the First Lady, but this is flipped. We asked the panel to defend. Cap could be the hero a team like the Browns need, and his brand would jump through the roof for having the balls. I mean, you know what I mean. Cap, good move. Go to the Browns. Be the hero. Dizzie Mac, defend.
Cap, good move. They need a quarterback. They're ready to have somebody with your skill set and your record. They salivating about getting you. And they're probably willing to pay money because it's just like getting a draft pick. It's just like getting a first-round draft pick. Better than anybody they could have got in the draft. Better than anybody they could have got out there in the free agency market, which nobody wants to go to Cleveland. But Cap. Cap said, let me be the hero. Let me ride up in there, save the day. Yeah, good move. Good move, Cap. Come on to Cleveland. They got a jersey with your name on it, waiting on you. Come get down with the get down. The good old fans of Cleveland and the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Okay, First Lady, defend.
Football pundits have questioned Kaepernick's football intelligence, but I think Kaepernick outsmarted everyone on this revelation. It's smart to go to the Browns because there will be no pressure playing in Cleveland. This team is not expected to succeed. Kaepernick only can resurrect his career. Hugh Jackson wanted to draft Kaepernick when he was with the Raiders. So you have a head coach that actually wants you to be the quarterback. Hugh has made less talented quarterbacks look respectable. So we know Kaepernick has talent when he's healthy. He just needs someone to mentor him. Staying with the 49ers would be mentally challenging because the management is dysfunctional and the coach is not a mentor. I mean, with the hiring of Hugh Jackson, the Browns are on the right track to respectability, believe it or not. I can't even believe I said that. They're on the right track to respectability. But I think they're doing much better than the 49ers. So Kaepernick is not as dumb as we thought he was. So, I mean, it's a smart move to request a trade to the Cleveland Browns.
Well, we know now that he's just not as dumb as we thought he was. You heard the defense. But you know what? We got some more flipping. First Lady, please take us to break.
Stay tuned. Coming up next, the funnies and our favorite underwater friend on Flip It Part 2.
You big dummy.
Now that's funny.
Your unique purpose. If you're not motivated enough to take action, you're not motivated enough. If you're not inspired enough to get up and get busy, find yourself some more inspiration. There's something that will compel you to jump up each morning and get things done. There's some dream, some goal, some desire, something you want to do with life that will push you to take whatever action must be taken. The easy choice is to deny that you have a driving purpose. The easy choice is to pretend that life is conspiring to prevent you from following your dreams. But that easy choice brings regret rather than fulfillment. You and your unique purpose deserve more. You deserve to feel the passion that comes from investing yourself in what you care about. You deserve to experience the ups and downs, the frustrations and satisfactions of your own focused efforts and the fruits of those efforts. So reach deep inside and admit to yourself what you care about the most and what you really, truly want to do with this day. Then stand up right now and go for it.
Welcome back. You are still listening to Bras, Panties, and Sports. It's time for the funnies. Dizzie Mac, over to you.
Thank you, First Lady. First Lady, guess what?
Another need to grow.
Wait. No. We do not have our ninth need to grow story of 2016. But, yes, but our production crew found something else on the news wire. Check this one out.
Mm-hmm.
Cat flees rodent of unusual size in Chinese city. A cat on the streets of a Chinese city clearly knew it was outmatched when it encountered an unusually large rat and decided to flee. The video, filmed in Panzhuya, Sichuan province, shows the cat initially appearing as if it planned to confront the rodent of unusual size. The feline appears to quickly change its mind when the large rat runs toward it and starts to back away. The rat, apparently not satisfied that the cat is no longer a threat, chases after its would-be predator until the feline flees. That must have been a big rat.
That was a big rat. What got me was the cat just backed up off it. No, I ain't going there. No, It reminds me of the old what's his name from the old cartoons, the little the one, the sputtering whatever cat, and there was an episode where they
Sylvester.
Yeah, Sylvester. And remember, there was the little bitty cat. I don't know, maybe I got them confused.
Tweety Bird.
Yeah, but they was mistaking a kangaroo, a baby kangaroo, for a big mouse.
Yeah.
And the baby kangaroo was whooping his butt. You know. You know,
yeah.
We gotta take it down. You know? God.
Take it down. Hey. Well, First Lady, I would hate to be over there in that Chinese city. I thought Chicago was bad. I thought Chicago was bad, but okay. Guys, Flipper, if water is splashing on you and my bearskin rug. It must be time for our favorite underwater friend. It's time for Flip It.
Time for Flip It, where our hosts defend a point and then flip the script and defend the opposing view. Brock has left the Super Bowl winning Broncos for the uncertainty of the Texans. Nice money, and you already have a ring. You also have the chance to do it without being under the shadow of legends. Panel defend. Texans and Brock made a sweet deal and will rule the AFC. Watch out, Patriots. Dizzie Mac, defend.
Wow. Hey, that's a sweet deal. I mean, because Brock knew Elway had hedged and said he wasn't as good as he thought he was, and he wasn't going to pay him the money. The Texans came and called him and made a sweet deal to Brock. And, hey, now he's their starting quarterback. They still have some pieces to add. I think that he possibly, it was inevitable since they had put the franchise tag on Von Miller. So that money was out the window. He wasn't going to get it there. So, you just do what you do best, which is have somebody show you to the money. Have somebody show you the money, and they showed them the money. Patriots will win the Super Bowl next year.
All right. Okay, we heard the defense from Dizzie Mac. Let's see what the First Lady has to say.
It must be the money. Of course it's the money for Brock to go to Houston. It will be a win-win situation for Brock and the Texans. The Texans really never had decent quarterbacks. Brian Hoyer, Matt Schaub, Ryan Fitzpatrick, Brandon Weeding. Do I need to go on any further? This is why the Texans overpaid him. So they were really desperate. They really felt that they really needed a good, young starting quarterback. So Osweiler, he said, I'm going where the money is. Now, Houston Texans, to me, they have a much better core of wide receivers than the Denver Broncos. So you got, you have DeAndre Hopkins, he is the cornerstone. So Osweiler, he's a good long passer, so he should be able to score many touchdowns with DeAndre Hopkins. This is what the Texans really needed. They needed to bolster up their offense, and they needed a quarterback that could get the ball to their wide receivers. So they got their man now. They may have paid a little bit more than they wanted to, but when you're desperate, you got to do what you got to do. So I really look for the Houston Texans to give the Patriots a run for their money.
All right. We heard the defense from Dizzie Mac and the First Lady, and the Texans actually have a good coach. And they did spend a little money on the running back position.
Yeah, they got.
So maybe we shall see. All right, but this is Flip It. We couldn't go with that one side. We had to flip the script. Flip the script. Can anyone say, here's Albert Hainsworth? Brock gave up a team he could master and keep winning for a weak offensive line and a clowning. Bad move for everyone. Dizzie Mac defend.
Her. Brock gave up a team that had won. A proven commodity. They had won. You know the system. You were in it. A weak offensive line when you know the one in Denver protected you. And a clowning. She gave that up for a clowning. Yeah, they're going to be clowning you right along with them. Bad move. Albert Ainsworth still living off that huge overinflated contract. Bad move, Brock. You bit the hand that fed you. Bet 'em, and now you must pay. Watch your back. Watch your back. Because that offensive line in Houston can't protect your back.
All right, we heard the defense from Dizzie Mac, but we have the First Lady with the final defense.
Denver drafted Brock Osweiler, groomed him behind one of the all-time greats, and just provided him the season of his life. He was about to inherit one of the best jobs in the NFL. But no, Brock Osweiler said the Houston Texans give him the best opportunity to win. Really? Didn't Brock realize he just won a Super Bowl because of his team's defense? Why would he think that Texans, who barely won their division, would give him the best opportunity? Brock will find out just how the Texans will give him an opportunity when he will be sacked over and over and over. His team's defense, they just can't stop the opposing quarterback because their draft pick, Clowney, has been clowning around for the past 2 years. He has done absolutely nothing in 2 years. Brock, are you sure this team really gives you the best chance to win? Brock left for $3 million more to play in Houston. That was the difference of his contract. Denver offered him $15 million a year. But no, Brock left because he was angry with John Elway for benching him. He wanted to be the quarterback in the Super Bowl. Sometimes you can't cut your nose off to spite your face, Brock.
First Lady, unfortunately, I have seen people run to get the knife to cut that nose off.
Cut that nose off.
They have ran. I've been like, no, you don't want to give me that knife. My nose is coming off. Well, that was the final defense for this week of Flipped. First Lady, please take us to break.
On the other side of the break, we have a performance from Messenger on Shout Out. Please stay tuned.
All snotty nose the bit off laying on the ground.
Benefit from positive expectation. When people know you expect the worst of them, they will usually act according to those expectations. When you expect the best of people and they're aware of it, they'll generally do what they can to live up to those expectations. Sure, some people will disappoint you and others will pleasantly surprise you. For the most part, though, your interactions are heavily flavored by what you bring to them. Because of that, you can make an enormous positive difference in your own life and the lives of others
just by virtue of what you expect. Expect a better day, a better situation, better results, a better world, and you'll begin to make that better world. Even if you try, you cannot fully hide your expectations. They're shouted to the world through your body language, your tone of voice, your choice of words, and countless other factors. So go ahead and give yourself the benefit of positive expectation. Expect the best of life, of the people around you, of your circumstances, of everything. It costs you nothing to expect the best, and there's no good reason to expect anything less. Consistently expect the best, and you'll find yourself and many of those around you making it so.
Welcome back. You are listening to Bras, Panties and Sports. It's time for Shout Out Part 2, Picks and the Finale. The music flows from around the globe to get a shout out from the First Lady and the crew. First Lady, over to you.
We have a performance from Messenger out of Everett, Washington, and their album Ad Infinitum. All right, DJ, let's hear Designer Girl.
You are my designer girl. You are my, there is no one finer girl. You are my, you are my heartliner girl. You are my, you are my, you are my, you are my designer girl. Designer girl. There is no one finer girl. Finer girl. You are my heartliner girl. You are my heartliner. You are my designer girl. Window shopping, your beauty, just my style. Secret pink, breathtaking. Model wild, all I'm wishing is to take you home tonight. Forever my lady. Jodeci said it right. You are my designer girl. There is no one finer girl. Tattooed on my heartliner girl. You are my, you are my designer girl. My designer. There is no designer girl. Tattooed on my heartliner girl. You are my designer. All around the world, seen Chanel and Gucci. Plenty of girls sporting couture and Louis. Hourglass figures with fine wine taste. My neck in and out from doing double takes. Then came you, a red carpet guide, far above a notch. On a belted ride, gotta slow down. Let me get your name, numerics on my mind. Cause you looking fame, all done up from head to toe. Dinner and the show, cause I gotta know every little detail, every little step that brought you to the spot where you took away my breath. From sparkle of a night to who raised you right. Let's talk from sun till the moonlit night. Don't miss the beat, cause my heart already skipped it. Took my player mentality and 180 flipped it. And 180 flipped it. You are my designer girl. There is no one finer girl. Tattooed on my heartliner girl. You are my designer girl. There is no one finer girl. Tattooed on my heartliner girl. I'm seeing patterns of diamonds and platinum stars. Feeling my words come out more vowels than lyrical bars. Envisioning you under a veil, walking the line, roses for your steps to the clouds you climb. So divine, so be mine. Let's be that vision. Now that it's my mission, there's no octagon. Crimson, I'm thinking fish, and you thinking chicken. Either way is good as long as together the cake we splitting. Chimes of crystal, a toast and a dance. All this opposite for us. You are my design of romance. You are my designer girl. There is no one finer girl. Tattoo of my heart finer girl. You are my designer girl. There is no one finer girl. Tattoo of my heart finer girl. You are my
Let's get to the panel. Ronnie B., what did you think of Designer Girl? Shouting it out, or are you going to hit the mute button?
I was a little bit on the fence, but I kind of thought of it as like that it really was kind of geared to a club, 20-something-ish audience. So if I'm listening from there, a good little club track. I've heard other tracks from Messenger where they kind of, were a little more inclusive of different groups, but so I'm going to give it a yo.
A yo. All right. Dizzie Mac, what did you think?
I'm going to hit the mute button on it first. Like, I wasn't feeling it.
You weren't feeling it, huh? Uh-huh.
Oh, it's Shimmy Shake Girls, they weren't feeling it over here.
Well, I don't know what's wrong with the Shimmy Shake Girl. I felt that song. I like the song. It was a little club atmosphere as far as the song, but, Designer Girl. Okay, but I'm going to give it a shout-out. It had a little catchy beat to me. I kept singing it over and over, so if I'm singing it over and over, then I kind of like the song. So I'm going to shout it out. So it's a lot of mixed views regarding this song. But anyway, we'll see what other people think about Designer Girl. That's the end of the shout-out. If you like what you heard from Messenger, you can check them out at suncloud.com/Star Talents Inc. If you would like to be heard or have any comments, you can send your emails and tracks to panties@oldgrumpyradio.com. It's time for the picks. Dizzie Mac was last year's champion of the hardwood. Will he repeat the feat? All right. Well, I think Dizzie Mac has been on a little roll here with these picks. So let's go over last week's scores. Dizzie Mac, you ended up with, you know what? I forgot to tally the points. But anyway, you had a great week. Oh, no, I'm sorry. You ended it up with 9,000. D-Money had 8,000 points. And I had 4,500 points. So the totals as of today, Dizzie Mac is running away with it with 20,500 points. D-Money has 8,000 points, and I have 1,000 points. So let's get to the current picks. By the end of the week, Charlotte will rank higher than the Boston Celtics. 5,000 for the correct answer, minus 5,500 for the incorrect answer. Dizzie Mac, yes or no? The Charlotte Hornets will rank higher than the Boston Celtics. Are you Dizzie Mac? You think what's going on? Can I get a response from you? This is a hard one, huh?
Yeah. Well, Charlotte will rank. No, Boston will retain its rank.
Okay,
Boston
so
will
you say
retain
no.
its rank. Yes.
So you say no. I'm going to say yes.
What?
I'm going to say yes because Charlotte is on a winning streak. Boston, yeah, they're doing so-so. So I'm going to say yes. I'm saying yes. I have to do better. So by the end of the week, Chicago will have a losing record. 5,000 for the correct answer, minus 2,500 for the incorrect answer. I'm going to say yes. By the end of the week, Chicago will have a losing record.
Hapless.
Dizzie Mac. Hapless Chicago.
Oh, that's cold. Like, I don't agree with you. They're going to stay right at 500. They're going to just kind of test their luck. You know, test their luck. They're not going to slip all the way. I got to say that.
Okay. By the end of the week, the Clippers will have a better record than Oklahoma Thunders. 5,000 for the correct answer, minus 5,000 for the incorrect answer. Dizzie Mac.
For this one, yes, they will.
So you say OKC?
No, I'm saying the Clippers will have a better record.
The Clippers will have a better record than okay. I say no. I said no. No. The OKC will stay ahead of the Clippers. Well, will have a better record. I say no. All right, let's move on. The Lakers will lose at least 2 games this week. 7,500 for the correct answer, minus 4,000 for the incorrect answer. Oh, heck, yeah, that's a no-brainer. Yes, they will lose at least 2 games. I say yes. Dizzie Mac?
I say no.
Okay. By the end of the week, the Indiana will have a better record than the Hawks. 5,000 for the correct answer, minus 2,500 for the 5,000 for the correct answer, minus 2,500 for the incorrect answer. All right, Dizzie Mac. Indiana will have a better record than the Hawks. That's a tough one, Dizzie Mac.
Well, let's see. Indiana will not have a better record than the Hawks.
All right, I'm going to say Indiana will have a better record than the Hawks. They're they're close to each other, so it's a possibility. Yep. I'm counting on the Indiana going ahead of the Hawks. All right, we'll see how we do. See if Dizzie Mac can continue with his winning ways.
Yes.
Yes. I'm just glad to be out of the negative and just back into some positive points there. All right, before we go, it's time to find out what we missed this week. Dizzie Mac, what did you miss this week?
First Lady, I missed Cheryl crying, giving an apology because she got busted on the juice. She said, well, it was okay a year ago. Well, it's not okay now. So I missed her tearful apology.
She still couldn't beat Serena when she was on those PDDs. Interesting. All right. Ronnie B., what did you miss?
I missed the Broncos trading for Matt Stafford. What's up with that?
When did this happen?
I guess you missed it. Yeah, the Denver Broncos. Let's see the 10 worst moves since free agency. Let's see. Broncos trade for Mark Sanchez.
Oh, you mean Mark Sanchez?
Oh, I'm sorry, Mark, not Matt. Right. I'm sorry, Mark. Either way, look.
Well, Matthew Stafford is a better choice than Mark Sanchez. That's what I said. I said Detroit got rid of Matthew Stafford. Oh,
Yeah. I had my role, but I was Mark Sanchez. Yeah, you're correct.
Now you're making sense.
Okay, yeah, I'm like, what's up with that, Mark Sanchez?
The butt fumbler. Okay.
Oh God. Okay.
Okay. Well, what did I do?
Gary Kubiak, because he came in to the Texans in his rookie year and just beat the pants off of the Texans. So maybe Kubi, says get the guy who, he can be a backup, but I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Well, what did I miss? I missed all the NFL free agency. Man, there were so many movements. It was hard to keep up, and I missed just about all of them. So I'll just going to have to check on to see who ended up where. But it was a lot of movement, too many to talk about. So this is the end of Bras, Panties, and Sports, and you have been listening, and we look forward for you to come back next week.
This is the end of Bras, Panties, and Sports?
No, the end of the show. Don't take me literally. This is the end of the show. You have been listening to Bras, Panties, and Sports. Come back next week.
Yeah, next week.